Let's address the elephant in the room, Lil Durk. In this video, we're going to talk about the Oblock Rico and how Lil Durk escaped the Rico. A while back, the Oblock 5 was indicted on a federal Rico for the murder of FBG Duck. Since then, a few things happened. FBG Cash was murdered, Lil Durk beat his Atlanta case, and new FBI documents revealed that King Von possibly put a $100K hit for the murder of FBG Duck. If you're not familiar with the situation and what's going on, I got a previous video on the Oblock Rico. Make sure you check it out. In this video, I predicted some of the information that is now being released to the public. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, make sure you do. But you're here for this video, and you're here to find out how Lil Durk dodged the Rico and what's next to come. Without further delay, let's get right into it. To know how Lil Durk dodged the Rico, you gotta know how the Rico started in the first place. Some people may disagree, but I believe it's the same place as the YSL Rico. This Rico started in Atlanta. A while back, King Von and Lil Durk got arrested for a shooting in Atlanta. Prosecutors stated that King Von and Lil Durk were caught on camera around 5:30 in the morning, shooting the victim, Alexander Witherspoon. There were 13 shell casings from 2 different guns. The victim was shot in the femoral artery and was in critical condition. He made it out. He survived the situation. The victim also stated that Lil Durk robbed him. During that incident, Durk was charged with attempt to commit murder, aggravated assault, possession of firearm during the commission of a felony, participation in criminal street gang, and possession of firearm by convicted felon. Out of all those charges, one of the main charges that stuck out was participation in a criminal street gang. If this was just a simple shooting and robbery, why did they need to tag on the charge of participation in criminal street gang? I think that charge was added on because the prosecutor had bigger things in mind. They even brought in a detective from Chicago to prove Lil Durk was part of a gang. According to the prosecutors, they had a lot of evidence against Lil Durk. They even had footage of him on camera doing the act. Fast forward to the future, King Von ended up getting killed. Oblock ended up indicted for the Rico, and the charges against Lil Durk mysteriously dropped. How do all these things connect? Well, let's start off with King Von getting killed. With King Von dying, the Fulton County DA had to focus her energy on Lil Durk. A little while after that, Oblock gets hit with a Rico. If we look at the news headline pertaining to the Rico, it said racketeering hit, which means someone put a hit on FBG Duck. And who was that person that put the hit on FBG Duck? A lot of people was alleging that it was Lil Durk and King Von. With the new paperwork coming out stating that King Von put a $100K hit on FBG Duck, we now know that King Von was part of the top of the food chain with this Rico case, and that if he was alive, he definitely will be charged also. How does Lil Durk tie into all of this? Well, throughout the years and throughout these whole situations, Lil Durk has been doing a lot of dissing. Lil Durk been doing a lot of self-incriminating. Lil Durk dropped a lot of videos, leaving clues behind as to what has been going on. Even after the fact King Von died, FBG Cash ended up getting killed. And after FBG Cash got killed, Lil Durk continued with the dissing. He went even harder. So far, the murder of FBG Cash has been unsolved, but could it also has been a hit. People on the streets were saying the same thing which happened to FBG Duck, happened to FBG Cash, that he also had money on his head. Mama Duck recently came out to say that there will be more arrests made for the murder of FBG Duck. On one of the posts circulating, Lil Durk's name came up. As of right now, Lil Durk is not part of any Rico that we know about. But how did Lil Durk escape the Rico? A lot of people believe that Lil Durk escaped the Rico because King Von died and everything was blamed on King Von. Just like how T.I. beat his gun charges by putting it on his dead cousin, the internet was saying that Lil Durk beat his case or beat the Rico by blaming it on King Von. All of these statements are not facts. They're just assumptions and allegations, but there might be some truth to them. I believe that the Oblock Rico started in Atlanta with King Von and Lil Durk. The Atlanta case was dropped per prosecutorial discretion. This could mean that they're putting everything on King Von, so they dropped the case, or it could mean that the feds picked it up. So what do you guys think about this situation? Do you think Lil Durk beat the Rico because they placed everything on King Von? Or do you think that the feds is not done and that there's more to come? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification.